Now, having the river this close to the garden would help us when you have cold snap that just lasts a few hours, but I believe it was 31 or 2 by 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning at this town closest to us. But see, the cold air will reach seek its lowest point, because cold air is heavier than warm or hot air. And so if this place gets cold, gets to 32 degrees, all that cold air is going to go out there and get over top of that river. And that river is probably still 55 or 60 degrees of temperature, because large bodies of water, rivers, lose about 1 degree a day when it cools down, and they gain 1 or 2 degrees a day when it heats up. So we're hoping that all the cold air went out in that river and our garden will be saved. Well, this duet dahlia's got 5 more flowers on it. Well, 6 up there and 1 that's past its peak. It got down to 31 or 2 degrees last night at the closest town that records temperatures from the garden. And you can see these dahlia leaves have folded over at the top. Now, they could be that this pot is extra dry, which I'll stick my finger down in there, and it is extra dry. And this didn't happen since last night, because it probably got the coldest at about 5 or 6 o'clock this morning, which was about 8 hours ago. And that happened way before that. But this could be a sign that it got nipped by the cold. Well, it got down to 31 here at the house on Friday morning and Saturday morning. And that's what dahlia leaves look like. And after a frost like that, that's what they look like. And you notice it's mostly the tender shoots, but here's some bigger shoots. Bigger leaves, excuse me. And that's what happens when frost nips them. Now, dahlias and cannas like to be exposed to a little cold weather. And especially with dahlias, the little bud nodes that will appear on the little crown on the tuber of a dahlia will set in this cold weather. If you dig them up before it gets cold and gets hit by a few frosts, real hard freeze, especially in a barrel, you wouldn't want to leave them in there and lose the tuber. But a little frost and a light freeze will set the tuber crowns to have new stems next year. But that's what happens when it frosts. So I definitely know they got 31 degrees in this yard, or a little lower.